Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Attorney E Immigration Lawyer. Before we start, I want to thank all of you for liking, for subscribing, and for growing our channel. So para po dun sa mga nakikinig at hindi pa po nakakapag-subscribe, please do. We talk about so many different U.S. immigration topics as well as yung mga topics po na relevant po sa ating mga Filipinos dito sa U.S. Okay. Today, I actually attended an asylum interview sa Denver. Medyo mas snow. And last time, na-cancel siya because of the weather. Pero ngayon, awa ng Diyos, nakapag-cooperate naman ng panahon. We made sure na nandun na kami the night before kasi I don't want to be late and then gusto ko na talagang matuloy ito for my client. I'm representing a child from Afghanistan. So, nagpa-file po siya ng asylum application. Marami po akong mga kabataang refugees na tinutulungan there's a non-profit here that I help dito po sa Colorado. Okay, so it went so well, but I want to share with you kung ano po ang asylum application and some good information about it. Okay, so ang asylum application is what you file when you're seeking protection sa US. Fina-file mo ito when you suffered persecution, okay? Na-persecute ka, or you fear na kung babalik ka sa iyong bansa ay mapapersecute ka. So say you're from the Philippines, you suffered persecution in the Philippines, and and now you're in the US, natatakot ka ngayong bumalik, okay? Dahil baka mag-suffer ka na naman ng persecution. All right. Or because hindi ka man nag-suffer ng persecution, meron kang fear of suffering persecution. So, may mga grounds po ang asylum application. Hindi yung porket may threat of harm, threat of injury, ay pwede na agad mag-asylum. So, hindi po ganun. So, I'll be sharing with you my screen and let's talk about that. Okay? But before we start daw pala, I want to share my email address, eb@eborlaw.com. My mag-text po kayo if you are in the US, 713-315-7793. At kung nasa Philippines naman po kayo, ay mag-Viber kayo. We handle all types of immigration cases. I'm available for consultation online. So mag-text lang po kayo to schedule. All right, so I want to share with you my screen. Okay. Ayan. Asylum application in the US. Okay. Ano ba yung mga grounds for asylum? So, hindi po lahat ng threat, lahat ng harm ay pasok sa asylum. So, may mga specific grounds for asylum. Okay? At hindi lang US ang po pwede kang mag-file ng asylum. So, marami rin bansa na po pwede kang mag-seek ng protection. Okay? So, kung nakikita niyo yung mga pelikula, di ba? Pagdating nila sa airport, sabihin nila, I'm seeking asylum. Okay, I want asylum. Okay, ganyan. O kaya yung mga brothers and sisters natin from South America na dumadaan po sa Mexico, 'di ba, yung border, pagdating sasabihin nila asylum. So, meron pong specific process kapag nag-claim ng asylum. Okay? Ang asylum po ay pinoprotectionan niya talaga yung very core. Meron siyang specific grounds na grounds laid out to claim protection. So hindi po lahat ay po pwedeng mag-claim ng asylum, pero ito ay napaka-specific. Okay? So I'm gonna talk about that. Itong case ko that I just finished, of course, when the Taliban took over in August of 2021, and may mga groups na, na persecute, or nakasuffer ng persecution sa Afghanistan at nakarating dito sa US, meron silang parole program and sila naman ay nagsisik ng asylum. Okay, so ano ba ang grounds ng asylum? If you have suffered persecution or fear that you will suffer persecution due to the following. Number one, race. Okay. Religion or your religious practice, your nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion. Okay. So itong case ko kanina ay halos pasok po dito sa lahat ng ito. And I really believe na, I really feel good about the interview kanina. So, yung race, it's very easy, race or ethnicity, kung pinapersecute ka because you belong to that particular race. Sa isang bansa na may na prominente yung isang klase ng race, and then you're getting persecuted because of that. Okay? So say you're in an African country, and then isa kang Asian, tapos dun sa iyong bansa ay pinapersecute ka because of your race. Isa po siyang ground. Religious practice, like in the case that I'm working on, ang kanilang practice ay Shia Islam. So yung governing group or governing group dun sa kanyang bansa ay nagpa-practice ng ibang klase ng Islam. So kung napapersecute siya because of that religious practice, then po pwedeng mag-file ng asylum. Okay, nationality, membership in a particular social group, say yung mga same-sex marriage na hindi allowed dun sa kanilang bansa yon, and then they suffered persecution, ay po pwedeng mag-claim ng asylum under this ground, okay? Or yung pagiging kapamilya ng isang na-involve sa isang kaso or sa isang persecution dahil kapamilya ka nitong like somebody was killed, okay? Ay po pwedeng pasok din po dito sa particular social group. Itong aking case kanina ay ang kanilang feature ay very Asian pala. Okay, so ibang-iba dun sa physical feature ng kanilang mga persecutors. Okay, they also practice a different type of Islam, and then pati yung kanilang mga political beliefs sa iba, kasi they believe in women, educating women. They believe in employing women. They believe in freedom, democratic government. So ibang-iba. Okay, so pag-express ng political opinion, because of that, ay na-persecute ka or you fear that you will suffer persecutions. Say, merong extrajudicial killing sa bansa mo, and you express your political opinion against it. Okay? May mga corrupt government officials sa bansa mo, and you express your political opinions against it. Okay? So, yan yung mga grounds for asylum application. Now, yung political opinion, napaka-broad niyan. And I'm just gonna give you general information. Pero if you suffered persecution on any of these grounds, or kung sa tingin mo ay meron kang asylum claim, I think ay makipag-usap ka I strongly advise that you speak with an immigration lawyer. Okay? All right. So, ang asylum application, kailangan itong i-file within 1 year from the date of arrival sa US. So, from the date you arrive, yung oras mo ay tumatakbo na. So, you have to file it within 1 year. Kung sumobra sa 1 year and you failed to file it, depende. So, pwede mo pa rin i-file kung meron kang matinding dahilan. Okay? Applicants must be in the US, so you have to be physically present in the United States. And then, pwede kang magsama ng derivative sa application mo, like your spouse, your children, unmarried, below 21 years old. Okay. So, importante na yung applicant ay nasa US at it must be filed within 1 year. There are 2 ways to file it. Number 1, affirmative. Well, let's start with the defensive. Kung ikaw ay nasa removal case or nasa removal proceedings, yung tinatawag na deportation po dati, removal na ngayon, ay pwede mo siya maging defense. Or kung wala ka naman sa removal, yung affirmative. But you have to file it within 1 year from the date you arrive in the United States. Okay? All right. So, ang asylum application ay, say for instance, yung pag-express mo ng political opinion against a dictatorial regime in your country. Okay? Yan. So, kung itong pag-i-express mo ng political opinion mo ay nag-cause ng persecution, na-persecute ka because of this, you were harmed, or you fear that you will be persecuted. Ayan, ay pwede rin pong gawing asylum. Makakapagtrabaho ba habang pending ang asylum application? Yes, you can file for a work permit application provided na hindi pa nadi-deny yung asylum mo. And meron pong oras yan on when to file that. Okay? Ngayon, sa sobrang dami na nagpa-file ng asylum, ayan na naman ako, I don't mean to discourage you. But, of course, naapektuhan po yung processing time. Because marami po tayong mga refugees, mga asylees recently na kinuha from different countries na nagpa-file po ng asylum. Ay, nagkakaroon po ng delay sa processing ng work permit. In fact, I just spoke with the officer about that. Okay, but what happens after your asylum application is granted? So you can stay not permanently in the US. After 1 year, you can file for green card. And then after 4 years, you can be a US citizen. All right, so kung meron kang family in the, outside of the US, you can get your family, your spouse, your unmarried child as a derivative. Okay. And of course, when you become a US citizen, you can get your parents, you can under the family immigration process. All right. So yan po ang ating presentation for today. I hope nakapagbigay ako ng information about asylum. And if you have any questions, at gusto niyo yung sagutin ko dito sa ating YouTube channel, mag-comment po kayo. If you want to schedule a private consultation with me, mag-email po kayo eb@eboardlaw.com or mag-text 713-315-7793. Until next time po, maraming salamat sa Attorney Elaine.